Question number 6, the Honourable Annette King.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question to the Minister of Health. Does he stand by his statement, quote, "If health starts to slide, governments are in trouble," end quote? And is this the reason he called for health to be, quote, "properly funded" when seeking leadership of the National Party?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
First of all, Merry Christmas to the member. I'd like to thank her for her questions this year. They're like a little Christmas present to the government every single sitting day. In response to the second part, no. As she knows, as usual, she's out of context and it's a total distortion. In relation to the statement, if health starts to slide, governments are in trouble, absolutely yes, because that's what happened to the Labour Party in the mid-2000s, when health under her watch fell apart, leading to her departure from the portfolio and the eventual decline and fall of her government.
That's right.
Question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, the Honourable Annette King.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Talking of distortions, why has he been claiming all year that health has all the funding it needs, only to declare when he got a sniff at the leadership that, quote, "Mortgage Built New Zealand, they're not saying to me I need a tax cut. They're saying, actually, we want to make sure we're getting access to best and latest drugs."
The Honourable Dr Jonathan
Because
Coleman.
it's true, but of course, as usual, she's part of the past and we're talking about the future.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, the Honourable Annette King.
If he's ensuring New Zealanders are getting access to the best and latest drugs as Minister of Health, did he ask for funding for cancer drugs that have been given high priority since 2013 by Pharmac for patients with head and neck cancer?
The Honourable Dr
Well, as the
Jonathan
member
Coleman.
knows, Pharmac funding's gone up by 200 million under this government, from 650 to 850 million. If she can still remember yesterday's question, I announced that new tranche of medicines, many of them to deal with a range of cancers and for various new applications of medicines. New Zealanders are getting very good access to the medicines they need, and we've got a world-class system in Pharmac. And actually, I know that the member agrees with that, but you can't say that in here.
Certainly can. I like Pharmac.
Order.
Supplementary question, Mr
Supplementary
Speaker.
question, the Honourable Annette King.
Why do approximately 160 women who have already been diagnosed with breast cancer and are taking Herceptin been denied the new breast cancer drug Perjeta and are required to pay for it if they want it?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
The member asked this question yesterday, and what I told her was there's actually a new drug that's just been approved, pertuzumab, which is for metastatic breast cancer, and it's actually the very best treatment available, and Pharmac is funding it, and the government totally backs them in doing that.
Supplementary
question, the Honourable Annette King.
Does he agree with Craig Foss, now former Minister of Statistics, who tweeted today that New Zealanders, well, he's announced he's going, like you're going to be next soon.
Order. There's no need for interjections from my right, but there's equally probably no need for the part in there about Mr Foss to give the essence of the question. Please ask the question.
Oh, a supplementary question. Does he agree with Craig Foss, Minister of Statistics, who tweeted, I'm getting it right, who tweeted today that New Zealanders are now spending almost $40 a week out of their household budget on health costs? And what impact will that have on people on modest incomes?
The Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
Well, Mr Speaker, I mentioned in my opening answer about distortions and taking things out of context, and I'm sure this is yet another example.
Your own ministerial colleague.
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, the Honourable Annette King.
If he retains the health portfolio, will he stop being a Grinch and a grouch of Parliament? Will he lighten up instead of lighting up? And will he spread a little bit of joy around for those who've been waiting all year for some services from the health system?
Well,
the Honourable Dr Jonathan Coleman.
The problem for the Labour Party is they have absolutely no one else who could do the health portfolio, and that's why Mrs King is still stuck there 30 years after first assuming it.